All right, good morning, guys. Hope you guys doing well. Happy Saturday. I want to do a quick tutorial, and you guys probably know about this indicator. This one is a good one also to use. Now, last week we talked about average direction. I'm sorry, not average directional. Last week we talked about accumulation distribution indicator (ADI), and this week we'll add EMA clouds to our charts here. Now I'm using TrendSpider. The EMA clouds is developed by Ripster. If you guys know Ripster on Twitter, he's very popular. So he's developed this EMA cloud strategy, and everybody copies it. So I mean, it's pretty wise actually, and it's really useful. So I'm going to go over it in the next few minutes here. Now, just mind you, don't complicate your charts. Keep it clean, as simple as possible. But EMA Cloud is a good one to use. So it's entirely up to you how you want to use it. So the first thing you do is you go into TrendSpider. It's available on TradingView as well as a script. But here it's pretty easy, right? So I'm going to so all you got to do is type in Ripster and you can see MA Cloud by Ripster. Okay. All right. So the first thing you got to do is you got to choose two short moving averages. Some folks likes to use EMA as a obviously it's an exponential moving average, so it reacts faster to the pricing. You generally probably want to use that towards the hourly or minute charts. But if you're using the clouds for swing purposes or daily, buy and hold type of situations, you want to use SMA, simple moving average. Now, for me, a lot of you guys know that I use 8 and 21 as my two short moving averages. You can also use, let's say, 100, 200, or 50, 20, or 2050 for longer term, and I'll show you how that reacts. But for now, I'm just going to use 8 and 21, and all you have to do is, if you want the lines to show, green line, red line here, so MA1, MA2, have that checked, and you can obviously choose the different colors as well, all right? And just go ahead and apply that. So what does the 8 and 21 on the SPY chart look like? Okay, so anytime you have this green shaded area, which is the EMA cloud, that generally tells you as it is expanding, right, that the trend is obviously very, very bullish. Look at SPY right now with the EMA cloud just kind of exploding out, right? So you know that the EMA, my MA8 is trading above the MA21, which is the red line here. And so as wide as the two moving averages are spreading apart, therefore the cloud and the green cloud shows you that the trend is very bullish, at least for SPY. Now, when do things turn bearish? Of course, when the 8 crosses downwards over to 21, therefore you have what we call a death cross, right? When the short moving averages cross a long moving average, you have obviously a bearish movement. So with that, you obviously start seeing the red. When the green starts to contract right here, if you guys can see that, when it starts to contract here, okay, here we expand, here we contract. So as it contracts, obviously you can see that the movement is starting to become very, very bearish, right? So of course, SPY dipped all the way down to 425. Yeah, we were there. And you can also see that the moving average 21 was a form of resistance when we tried to bounce here last month in late September. Okay. And then finally, last couple days in October, starting in, let's say, what is it, October 7th or 8th, this cloud, right, while it was expanding downwards, is starting to contract upwards. And then it crosses over, you have a golden cross, and therefore, boom. All right. Now, why don't we take a look at other charts as well? Let's take a look at Fubo using the same EMA cloud. All right, so very, very bearish, I'm sorry, bullish movement, bearish for most of September and October, and now we turn obviously bullish. So this is a great way. Let's say you want to evaluate some of your swings that you have going on right now. So for example, for Got You, I'm going to use the 4-hour chart here. All right, and we can see that obviously it's looking, the green cloud is getting what? Contracting, right? So therefore, there may be some bearish movement here. I know that's not the news that you guys wanted to hear about Got You. Let's go. Let's just look at another one, PROG. Okay, let's just look at the daily chart here. Okay, and you can tell that this isn't a bearish move, or I'm sorry, bullish move right here, right? And you can also see where the moving average 8 is becoming a support as well. Now, if we were to look at something like Tesla, okay. With Tesla, 8 and 21 is fine, but let's say you want to look at, for example, the long-term pattern, right? So what you can do is you can adjust the moving clouds. I'm sorry, the moving averages. Let's just do 20 and 50. Press apply. Okay, and you can still see, right, overall how Tesla is performing. I mean, Tesla just goes up, right? But for the most part right now, the cloud is what? Expanding. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do Lucid, all right, on a 20 and 50. And you can see that the Lucid here, at least the long-term 2050 doesn't look as good. But if we adjust that over to 8 and 21, let's say you want to swing it next week. And by the way, Lucid does look very good this coming week. You can see that these two EMA clouds, the red EMA cloud is what? Contracting and is about to flip over, which is what we have a golden cross. All right. I hope you guys found this useful. I'll